Hello guys, join us on this vlog as we finally make it into Provence.
I probably don't have to get out, this looks nice.
Hello, we're Dave and Sue, and this is our motorhome FLORRIE. We've had it for 18 months, we've been all over the UK and now Europe. We've learned so much, we've made so many stupid mistakes. But on every trip, we learn that little bit more. So please join us on our latest trip. We're back in Europe again. We have absolutely no idea where we're headed, but we would love it if you could join us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the Polar Steps app. I think we're all going to have an absolute blast. Hope you enjoy this one, guys.
So it's Monday, 28th of April. We're just deciding where to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so, looking at the map, David.
We are, this is the camping car park map. Now we have got search for sites and park for night as well, but these are quite good actually. So we are basically here at Le Cavaluri, and tomorrow we want to try and maybe get across to here, Goult or one of these places. Goult looks a good one because it's got bike tracks on an old railway line, so that'd be quite good fun.
Yeah.
But what we said was it's 4 hours and 4 and a bit hours, maybe it's 3.5 hours, which is not that long really. But if we do get maybe up late and we don't rush off sort of thing, then maybe there's one of these ones halfway that we could go to.
Yeah,
Remoulin's we went
Remoulin's
last
before.
year. That's the one with the Ponta Ave,
Yeah.
Roman aqueduct, and Bellegarde is near a canal, which seems all right really. So maybe we just get up and see how we get on. What Sue's saying is, if you get towards Bellegarde and you're getting tired, then fine, let's go in there, or we go on to Goult, which is the one across here.
And then,
so what do you reckon?
I think that's the best way to do it, because sometimes after a longish drive you get a bit tired.
Yeah. So
it might be better to do it in smaller chunks.
Yeah. Do you feel like we're wasting a day doing that though?
Well, you could look at it that way, but getting overtired's no fun, is it?
Well, also, yeah, because if you get to Bellegarde, it will say you get a full afternoon and evening. Whereas Goult, you got another hour and a half or whatever. We'll see what we do. This is what's great about it. You can actually stop and plan.
David said, "Shall we book one of these?" And I said, "Don't. No. Let's see how the journey's going."
Plus, there are obviously a lot of airs.
Yeah, we might see.
You find it difficult to find free airs though.
Yeah,
they've all got
in this area, because
they've all got slight some charges, or there's charges for this, charges for that. So we're probably going to stick with camping car park for a couple of days, and then we found a campsite which we haven't booked, which looks fantastic, in Provence. And then we've got to decide. We don't know quite yet what we're doing, whether we're going back early or not, but we've probably got 2 weeks.
We think so. We're just waiting on some news.
So it may be a week on a campsite, or then a week on one campsite and then a week on another, and then head back. There's one we looked at, which is you can't book, at a place called Cassis, and that looks quite cool, which is sort of down here somewhere, between Marseille and Toulon. So that'd be pretty cool to go to that. But like I say, it's difficult to be sure, so we're just going to play it by ear.
What we've learnt so far is some of the journeys have been a bit too long, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, and the weather is getting good. And with camping car park, you're not supposed to put your chairs out, and you could just do with sitting outside really. People do, but them's the rules and you sign up to them, so I don't think we should know. No, unless there's no one else on the site, obviously. Hello, good morning everybody. It is Tuesday the 29th of April, and we are in a little village called La Cavaluri. And we've not Le Cavaluri, not La Cavalry, La Cavaluri, and it's a beautiful little village, walled hilltop town. We're about 2,700 feet up. It's the sun is coming out. It's not been particularly warm here, although when the sun comes out it's been nice, but today is going to be lovely. And we're coming out of the mountains down towards Montpellier. We're going to be going across to Provence today, to a probably, maybe not, but probably a camping car park near a cycle route, so we can get our bikes out and have a cycle along. Been a lovely stay here. The little village is fantastic, walled village. Highly recommended. This camping car park.
It's pretty. There's not that much here.
There's not that much. There's not much in.
You know.
I mean, there's a couple of bars, a couple of little cafe restaurants.
Yes, yeah.
Lovely cheese shop.
On about quite a walk, there's a spa shop, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's a spa shop at a garage which is near the boulangerie, which is about a 6 or 7 minute walk along the road to get to, but that's okay. But yeah, it's a lovely campsite. You can see now with the sun coming down. They say there's 32 pitches. We've had about 17 the first night, and last night we had about 14. And we had a bit of a funny incident yesterday evening, about 6 o'clock. A lady I mean, it wasn't cold, but she was wearing this big parka, you know, like a big parka coat. And we saw her coming, and she was walking around all the vans, every single van. And some she was stopping at, and some she was just walking around them. And she came up to us. We were the last van on the site here, and she sort of looked, and then she went around the front of the van. And when she went to the side of the van, the other side, and was there for a while. And then she suddenly came around. We had the windows open. And she was talking in French, and she's talking fast in French, and I didn't recognise what she was saying. But I think she was probably asking for money, and we didn't know what to do, so we just said sorry. And I mean, I probably should have given her a couple of euros or something, but it was just a bit unnerving. And then she basically, we didn't realise, but where we are parked up, there's a little wall about 10 yards away, and you can just get over that onto the road, so it's not very secure. This end of the camping car park is probably not that secure. So anyway, we've got a little bit of film I'll show you now, just in terms of when she walked away and jumped over the wall. So but apart from that, it's been fine.
Yeah, I felt like we should have given her something.
Yeah. It's just a bit. We're just a bit nervous, so I thought I had to be a bit, you know, standoffish and get her to go. You know,
you've got that natural human nature makes you feel a bit frightened when someone does that.
Yeah, and you don't know who they're with, do you? Do you know what I mean? No. She could have been with a load of people. I don't know, but
yeah.
Anyway, that was all. So that was the only thing, and we've had a wonderful little stay here, really. So we're going to be off, and I'm going to stop waffling as always.
Sun's in my eyes. It's a
Poor
good
Susan's.
thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and I'm going to stop waffling. I'll have to take the cap off today and maybe put the sun hat on. So yeah, we're off to somewhere the other side of Aix-en-Provence. It's about a 4-hour drive, 3.5 hour drive, 4 hour. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll bring you back when we get there, or when we get on the road anyway. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Thank you, and you. Bye. Okay, we're just leaving camping car park at Calibra. I'm sure that's not correct anyway. This one, usually you place them on the top. This one, you place it here, and then come a bit closer, yeah, and then it lifts. So mostly you place them on the top of the keypad, sometimes just in front. It really confused us at first, but we got it now.
So, chatting to a lovely Belgian couple at the motorhome service point, we just wandered out onto the road as normal. Unfortunately, what happens is sometimes when you are leaving a site or first thing in the morning, you do make a silly mistake like we have here.
When you were small, and she, David.
Oh, she's
you are. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. No one's around.
This is what happens, you see.
Yeah. I didn't notice.
No.
Right.
So this is us going over the Ponta Avignon, the bridge across the Rhone in Avignon. When we got to the other side of this bridge, we made a mistake, and it took us back across the bridge the wrong way. So this is us going across the bridge at Avignon the second time.
We've done this a few times because we went slightly off.
This is another bit.
The two
All the massive boats down there.
of this, please.
So Avignon looked a beautiful city and somewhere we were hoping to come back to later in the trip.
Always enjoy the sunset.
What is that? That's amazing.
It's a dam, I think.
Yeah, it's like a weir. Look at it. Wow. That's fantastic. I don't know what river this is. It's whatever the river is, it goes into the road. Hello guys, just parked up for 5 minutes. We've got 14 minutes to go to our little place we're going to stop. We haven't booked this place. We're going to go to another camping car park, basically because there's a cycle track right alongside it, like a long term, you know what they called, long distance cycle track, old railway. So we might just hack on there for a bit, but we'll bring you back when we get to the site. We are now officially in Provence. We've just been through Avignon, which is a huge place, and very busy with trams and stuff all flying around. We went across the Rhone River 3 times. We went across once, we got in the wrong lane, and so we had to go back over the bridge to get back to a roundabout to take us back over the bridge again. So that was fun, but it's beautiful, so we've got some good footage of that 3 times. Anyway, we'll bring you back when we get to a camping car park called Goult, I think it's called. So let's see how we get on. We've got literally less than 15 minutes to go.
It is a very sharp turn right. Well, so this is actually it.
Close to the road.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, I'll give you the thing, Susan.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yeah,
I need to
it's
give you
alright.
the thing.
Yeah, wait a moment till we get there. Yeah.
They're not going in further, they're just sitting in, having everything.
Yeah, go a bit further, then
Yeah.
I'll switch this off. And
Okay.
I could try and film us going in, see what sort it is.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, it's a sort I probably don't have to get out. This looks nice.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know if you've got, we've booked or anything, do we?
Oh yeah.
Place.
Hello, we finally reached the sun and it is hits you like a brick. It's Provence. It's absolutely beautiful, but
Warm.
yeah, very warm. We're gonna have to get used to it.
We
Not complaining.
That's it.
Definitely not complaining.
and we got mountains maybe as well. Uh oh, hang on, Sue, just put the thing on. Let's see if it trips.
Sometimes on
Let's see if it trips the because with camping car park 6 amps, our kettle seems to trip.
it did
the
at the last
post.
place. I had to use gas.
Yeah,
But
which it
that's-
seems to be all right at the moment.
But
Anyway,
as you're paying for the electric, you always like to try it.
yeah. What else did you see on the way, which you thought was very cool? All the vineyards, obviously.
Oh, the fresh fruit.
Yeah, loads
Lots
of
of fresh fruit being sold
yeah.
on the
and
side of the road.
it's stunning. I'll take you outside and show you where we are. It's a fantastic little site.
Yeah.
It's called camping car park Goult. Well, it's not actually in Goult, which is just up the road, a little bit up the road. Oh, I've just seen a woodpecker flying over, see?
Okay.
So yeah, I think there's about 30 pitches here. There doesn't seem to be any rules. I think you just basically pitch up. People have got their awnings out, and we're probably not supposed to, but if no one comes tonight, maybe we could get our awning out here. You can see the water point is the service point's down there. The barrier's right up there, and the sun is in the sky. And over there, behind that wooden post, is the cycleway, which we haven't tried. Obviously, we just arrived, but takes you a long way along this valley. So lots of people with bikes. So we'll probably give that a go when it gets a bit cooler later.
David getting ready to go out on his bike.
Weather.
Lovely weather. And there's a cycle track just there, right near where we're camping. So,
Get
see,
some film on this if I can get it
get us a
going.
film on
The
that.
battery's flat.
Got to check the battery. Yeah. Go steady. There he goes. Well, hopefully you get on all right.
Hello guys, it's a great track. Look at this. I wonder how far I can get. I'm going to go back for soon a bit. Here we are. I hope that's not my tyre going again. I suppose you are supposed to ride on the right in France. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's very flat because it's an old railway. See how far I can go. Now, on the way in, we drove past an Audi. So Sue said, oh, if you go up there, get us a bottle of wine. I'm not quite sure how far it is. Oh, quite windy. There's threats of thunderstorms around, so I've got to keep my eyes on the weather. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. I love this bike, it's fantastic, it's such good fun. Anyway, look at these trees. These are fruit trees on my right. There's vineyards. I've got cliffs on my right too. So I don't know if we've told you, but we're going to kick back tomorrow. We've got 4 nights on a campsite somewhere about 40 minutes south of here, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So we're just going to go and chill. Done a lot of driving. Done about, I think it's about 1400 kilometers, something like that. And so it'd be really nice to actually just kick back and chill. Oh, look at those poppy fields. Isn't that Provence? Look at that. I'm going to stop and get a photograph of that. That's just wonderful. Fine, so dogs forbidden on this bit, which you can sort of understand. I better get back, because I tell you what, there's a big black cloud up there. Great views, look at that. Woo. Back before that rain starts. See, we won't be happy. Clicking down there, I don't know what it is. I had a puncture on this bike and various other bits and pieces, so we'll see how we get on. You see some people are parked up here saving their money. Fair enough, isn't it? Hi guys, so I've just been out on the bike and there's loads of storms around north of here and some are sort of around. We just had a couple of sort of spits of rain, but it looks like it's going over, so I'm trying to persuade Susie to I'm trying to persuade Susie to go out on the bike, but she's not happy.
It's not sensible to go out in storms, is
no,
it?
Sue don't like storms at all.
Well, no one does, do they? Not to be out in them.
No, well, it's not the greatest idea, but I mean, it's not too bad, but Sue don't like them at all.
Well,
so
feel free if you want to go out in a storm.
Well, I've just been out and I'll probably leave it for a bit, but I'm trying to persuade. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good campsite, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like a campsite. It's really cool. Sort of camping car park.
They're also individual, aren't they?
Yeah, the bugs in Provence are a lot bigger than they are in the UK. I saw an ant which was absolutely massive.
He does, as we all know by now.
No, it was about that big.
Exactly. He does.
Actually, it was about this big. It was about that big. It was a huge thing, absolutely massive. Sorry, I'm blathering.
I think you should get photographic proof.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was up. Do you know what? I might just do that. I was up near the. Look! Oh, look at that thing there! Look, that's huge. Is that inside or outside?
That's why.
It looks like a flying scorpion. That. Well, first storm's rolled in here. We're gonna try. Everybody's packing up. Next door seems to own the party. That stop them quickly. Ooh, wow! Look at this. So we had about maybe an hour of sunshine, and here is the rain. Wow! It's a shame actually because we were just chilling, weren't we, Sue? Yeah. I had a little bike ride, and now we can't even have it's very close. We can't have the windows or anything open because that window was open, but it was blowing water in, and that one there is open, but the weather's going the other way. So, gosh. Well, that's a good start after Provence, isn't it? Oh, God.
Never mind.
If you get how violent these Mediterranean storms are, don't you? We are getting them. I was a bit worried when we parked up because there are stones under the front wheels, and the reason I backed in because I didn't want to get stuck if there was a lot of rain, which is what's happening. But hopefully, I mean, that guy there, he's got a lot of mud to reverse back through, but we should be okay. So we had a couple of really big claps of thunder and it's still rolling through. Wow. Seriously, violent storm, guys. We had a couple of massive claps right overhead. But it's okay and the ground looks not too bad. So, but yeah, you don't really get what's happened.
Sorry, Jim.
Oh, what's he doing? Look, she's happy now. She wasn't happy a minute ago, I can tell you. Scared. No. Honestly, I thought she was going to choke on a chicken with one.
No, don't exaggerate.
Sorry, Suze. But it was pretty scary, wasn't it?
Mm.
Well, that wasn't. Well, I wasn't scared, but you, right?
You
don't like it at all.
Directly overhead.
Directly overhead, yeah. Really big bangs and flashes.
Echoes around here as well.
Yeah, Mediterranean storms. You forget how violent they are, don't you? So anyway, we'll bring you back in a bit. We were going to go for a bike ride again this evening, but no way we're going out in this. Morning, guys. It's about 6:15 in the morning. Sue's just been up making a cup of tea and making a coffee, and the puts the kettle on. Sometimes the electric kettle blows the post, the 6 amp fuse at the post. Not blows it obviously, but trips it. And this morning she forgot. She put the coffee machine on and the kettle at the same time, which blew the fuse, which means I was out, and all you have to do is open the little flap and trip the fuse back up again, the breaker back up again. Oh. Morning, guys. We just woke up in Provence and the sun is out. The rain has stopped from last night. What a scary storm that was. Wow. So here it is. Here's our scene this morning. I don't know how many we were on here last night, about 12 or so. This van came in quite late and parked close to us, which is fine. I've got to get the bikes out in a bit because we're going to go out on the bikes. But it looks a very beautiful place. Open that. Oh, there we are. Let's open that one. Yeah.
I think there's more than 12 on here.
Yeah, it's 30. I think it's 32 pictures on this site. I'll let you know how much it costs on screen, because I can't remember. I think it's about 14 or 15 euros this one, because it is right next to the bike track. But yeah, beautiful morning, and we are having a nice relaxing morning, because we're not going to have to leave here till probably, I think the thing with camping car parks is you get 24 hours. So we arrived here about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so we've got to 1 o'clock to leave before they start charging us any more money.
And we're not allowed on the campsite till 2.
It's not allowed on the campsite till 2. Interesting also on camping car park, if we stayed till 5 they'd charge us another, I think it's €6, but if we left before 5 then it's only €6 extra, so that'd be 21 euros for 18 hours. But yeah, so Sue says, so we can't get on the campsite till 2.
But we do need to go to a supermarket.
Yeah,
so
there's a Super U and an Aldi down the road. Literally down, I mean, I could probably cycle down there. Sue's,
yeah, but I
it's
probably need
a lot to carry.
bit
Yeah,
too much to bring back on the bike.
Probably get some more drinking water on there, haven't we?
Yeah, that's quite important.
Yeah. Anyway, so so that's it. So we're going to go out on the bikes. It's a gorgeous morning. There's not a cloud in the sky, and we're really looking forward to our stay in Provence. This campsite we booked, we don't usually stay on campsites anymore, but this is sort of
it's
holiday.
a bit different here.
It's a sort of holiday, sort of break. We wanted to just chill, and so we're going to try a campsite out, which is about 40 minutes down the road from here. Never been there before, haven't really seen it advertised, so I just picked it out on search for sites. And
it's quite a big one by the look of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's got everything. Yeah, I think shop, pool, and all the rest of it. So
yeah,
I think
we might find it a bit much.
We booked it We booked it online, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think it was 100 and. It works out about 31.
Where's my phone? I could tell you.
Yeah, it's about 31.
Hang on, do you want me to look?
No, it's about 31 euros.
I think it's 132 euros for
about
4 nights.
31 euros per night.
Does that include electric?
Which includes everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's quite expensive, I suppose, for Europe, but you know, we've come all this way. We want to just chill, don't we? And then we're probably going to go down to the coast after that. But again, we're making it up as we go along. We might just be so relaxed on the next site we stay there for a bit longer.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll pick you up. We'll get the cameras out when we get out on the bikes and let you know how we get on with those.
Luck. I'm not that confident on my bike. Anyway,
I will look after you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See you in a bit. Later. Bye. Bye. Comes. So this bike Sue's got is more of an e-scooter. You can pedal it, but it just sort of works on the throttle. You can see, and she's flying along now. Look. What do you think? What do you reckon?
I like it.
Yeah. Look at those lovely poppy fields. No, you. Hey. Would you? Would you? So this is, I haven't got all the details, but it's an old, whether it's been rebuilt I don't know, but the old Neolithic dolmen. I suppose you're allowed to, oh look at that, you can probably go in there, which is an old burial chamber, a bit like they have in Wiltshire, like what's that one, I can't remember, not a long barrow is it? Well, this is not a long barrow, it's a round barrow obviously, but yeah, really cool, really cool. Imagine that riverbed will be dry by the time it gets to July. Very pretty though. That's the cycle way up there. Very cool. So join us on the next one, guys, as we have the most difficult access to a pitch ever. Sue finds heaven. And we discuss an interesting development on campsites. I think my wife likes it here.
These people know how to live.
Why?
Look at the wine.
Did you notice the self-cleaning loo seat?
Yes.
The flushes
This
back.
is a conversation.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget you can subscribe here on YouTube, but we're also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and the Polar Steps app. See you on the next one, guys.